Hello, my name is Nathaniel Cabanas, and today I'm doing a sort of speech on why athletes should not be using steroids. And I have three main points going forward. So, first of all, there are side effects. It is unavoidable unless you take low doses or you carefully plan this out with a doctor, and even then, you can still experience many ill effects. Now, steroids, what are they? Well, they're meant to increase the muscle mass of your body. That includes the muscles in your arms, your legs, even your stomach area for abs. It's very noticeable sometimes using steroids, such as your neck area, because usually when you exercise, you are trying to specifically make certain parts of the body, like maybe your arm, extremely bulky and strong, and the neck is not usually a place of focus. However, with steroids, which increases the muscle mass of most of your body, there are some unintended side effects that aren't too serious. Unlike the muscle, there are places in the body that when are actually activated by the steroids cause serious damage. And just like I noted here, that is one of those places is the heart, as the heart is a muscle. There is an unfortunate truth that if you are going to take steroids, your heart will enlarge, and that can heavily impact its ability to pump blood throughout the body. Not only does your blood pressure change due to this effect, there are also other types of changes, specifically because of the hormone aspect of testosterone. It does all sorts of stuff to your brain, because your brain is supposed to produce a certain result. It's any abnormal results either are corrected or like eventually regulated. This can even lead to bodybuilders and athletes taking more and more steroids as time goes on, as they grow a tolerance to these steroids. So now, as I've mentioned before, obviously negative effects. Let's list some here. From the heart, you can have blood clots, high blood pressure, heart attacks, and strokes, because your veins also get damaged in the process. Other organs will become damaged. The liver specifically is a more prominent example. Acne, obviously hormonal areas, especially the skin, which is very subject to change, and a visual representation of how your body's performing. And for more mental side effects, aggression, mania, delusions, and depression. Aggression and mania are more in common with each other. They're intense. Testosterone is often associated with emotions that get you riled up, anger. So this is very straightforward. Delusions and depression. Delusions are most likely a like very significant overuse signal, but when it comes to altering the chemistry of your brain, it is probable to disassociate from reality. And depression is common when when altering brain chemistry. And research has gone to show that that I believe reading the article, it was, yes, okay. Depression is definitely a result. However, I would like to say that it probably links to research I had seen in an article where using steroids had decreased the I would say not activation but effectiveness of rewards in your brain. So these are the side effects you will suffer. Now, withdrawals, if let's say you want to get off of it, well, you are going to experience headaches, fatigue, joint pain, muscle aches. You are going to experience aches in your muscles because they were being boosted by testosterone, and the fact that you won't be able to work out as much, so it's only natural. Nausea, headaches, and I imagine that these are specifically because of your brain reacting to the fact that it no longer has the substance it's been getting used to and growing to tolerate more and more often. Obviously, diarrhea, weight loss, these are definitely signs that your body is trying to cope with losing something it's been using for the past who knows how long. Mental effects. Depression is common even while using, well, not common, but it is a present thing while and before using. Anxiety can develop because you are not using it, and this is most likely because you feel worse, so you physically and mentally are related, so when you feel worse, you're probably gonna feel worse. You're okay. You're the, yeah. When you feel worse, you're going to think worse. And when I say think, I mean mental aspect. You're not going to be thinking straight. Same with the trouble concentrating. That is a part of the thing I was talking about before. Lack of appetite and the cravings are just tied to the fact that your body is coping and wants it back. Oh, and because you were overusing testosterone, your body will usually dial it back. Like, it doesn't need to produce as much. So the moment you stop using it, now you have a deficiency. And last but not least, they have an influence on the younger generation. There is no way to get around it. People are easily they like to believe in things. They like to believe in something. They put trust in others, which is natural and good. However, sometimes people will promote things like steroids in this scenario, and it just won't be okay for the younger audience. It may be the older audience can think about it. They have more rationality, but, well, in today's world where you can go to any local pharmacy, maybe even supermarkets, and just grab some, this is definitely a dangerous precedent that you can set on the younger members of an athlete's audience. Now, these are risks: stunted growth, acne, future fertility problems. Fertility problems are actually even present in just normal steroid use, but I wanted to specify it here because this is a concern that adults may know and not care about because maybe they already have children, or maybe they think that they'll be fine, but a child's body is just not going to adapt as well. They're going to have much more problems. Hormonal changes because they are still developing, and depressive disorders. Again, depression pops up a lot when you alter anything in your brain. And for the last note, there hasn't been any direct trials on how this affects teenagers, but that should be obvious considering how unethical it would be, knowing already that by observing those who have done it before, it's just not going to end in anything but problems. That is the end. Please do not use it before becoming an adult. And if you do, just try to just do your best to manage it. Okay, thank you. That is all.